Sorry for not uploading in nearly 3 weeks. I got a little busy and honestly I couldn't think of any good video topics. However, I think I have a great video topic now. Since we just saw great years for the upcoming stars in the NBA, I wanted to rank the top players in the NBA under the age of 25. Players like Joel Embiid and Steven Adams do not qualify anymore because they're not 25 years old. But anyways, let's see where the rising stars of the NBA rank after the 2019 NBA season.
Away it's stolen. Here's Middleton. Giannis trailing the lob. Oh! Giannis Antetokounmpo.
At number 10, I have Kristaps Porzingis. I really wanted to rank him much higher than number 10, but because he's coming off an ACL tear and he didn't play for 2 years now, I just couldn't. Kristaps Porzingis just 2 years ago was in MVP conversation, showing us his argument to stay on this list. During the 2018 season, he was averaging 22.7 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 2.4 blocks a game. He shot nearly 40% from 3 and nearly 80% from the line. With stats like these, he should be higher on this list, but the question surrounding his health keeps him at number 10. He's a rim protector and can stretch the floor as a center or power forward. At number 9, I have D'Angelo Russell. Yes, he's a defensive liability, but his ability to score keeps him in the top 10 of players under 25. He has playmaking abilities and the ability to score. He averaged 21.1 points, 7 assists, 1.2 steals, and 3.9 boards a game. Those are great numbers for any player in the NBA, especially for a player 23 years old. He will be alongside Steph Curry this year, where he will be able to show his playmaking skills and an even better ability to score, with Curry attracting most of the defense. He shoots a decent 37% from beyond the arc, good enough to keep defenses honest, and his defensive ability is really the downfall of Russell. Because of his lack of effort on defense and his abilities on defense, he can't move up any further on the list. At number 8, I have Devin Booker. We all know Devin Booker can score. After all, his career high of 70 is nearly unheard of. However, it is mainly based off of volume and not efficiency, not to say he isn't efficient at all. He is shooting about 33% from 3, which isn't awful, but can be definitely improved as he is a guard. His 2-point percentage is above 50% however, and he is shooting 19.6 field goal attempts per game, which is tied for 7th most in the league with Bradley Beal. He is shooting more attempts than Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, and Kawhi Leonard. However, he is averaging 26.6 points and 6.8 assists per game. His assists are a little inflated as he is the primary ball handler and is forced to pass when he gets stuck. He is not a playmaker and therefore limits the offense, but either way, Booker's ability to score cannot be overlooked, and his defense is better than Russell's, putting him above Russell. At number 7, I have De'Aaron Fox. Fox is one of the most all-around players on this list. Fox can score, pass, and has decent defense. What more could you ask for from a 21-year-old in the league? His averages aren't anything crazy. He averaged 17.3 points, 3.8 rebounds, 7.3 assists, and 1.6 steals. However, his value in the transition and his ability to create shots for his teammates is very valuable. Fox's speed is top 3 in the NBA, which as previously mentioned, makes Fox an excellent transition player. Fox, due to his athleticism, makes him a decent defender even though his actual defensive skills are not the greatest. It allows him to make up for his mistakes. I have no doubt that Fox will take strides against this year. At number 6, I have Karl Anthony Towns. Yes, number 6 seems disrespectful for a player of Cat's caliber, but his stats are one of the most empty in the league. He averaged 24.4 points, 12.4 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks this past season. He averaged a double-double. How can he possibly be only number 6 on this list? It is because of his atrocious defense. Cat is a 7-foot center with almost no rim protection or ability to defend. He also doesn't seem keen on fixing his defense. Cat is an offensive monster, however. He can spread the floor as a center for shooting 40% from 3. He can shoot free throws shooting over 80%, and he can score near the rim. His rebounding ability and his ability to space the floor give him a spot number 6. His defense, however, does not allow him to move up. At number 5, we have the rookie sensation Luka Doncic. Doncic is one of the greatest rookies to ever grace an NBA court. At the age of 19, now 20, Luka averaged 21.2 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 6 assists, only being matched by one other rookie in NBA history, Oscar Robertson. The only other rookie to even achieve 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists per game was Michael Jordan. Considering Oscar Robertson is a 12-time All-Star and an 11-time All-NBA player, Luka seems to be in good company. Oh, and Jordan? We all know who that is. Luka is no defensive stud, but was good enough and seems to be a willing defender. I believe we will see a much improved Luka defensively this upcoming season because his main downfall was his footwork. Luka is an all-time rookie passer, only being shown up this year by Trae Young, and Luka has clutch genes that a player either has or doesn't. It can't be taught. Luka is also a crafty offensive scorer and has earned high praise from all around the league. He was also nearly an All-Star this year, and Luka has also earned an almost unanimous Rookie of the Year award and is great at getting to the free throw line, only behind James Harden in that aspect. Luka will continue to progress this upcoming season. At number 4, I have Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell is a two-way player in the league, entering his third year. Mitchell is a great perimeter defender and is a great athlete. Mitchell can also score, shown by his 23.8 points this past season, and Mitchell's combination of offense and defense put him higher than the previously mentioned on this list. Mitchell also is steadily improving his efficiency and is shooting from beyond the arc and will continue to improve. He's an above average free throw shooter and can get to the line at a decent rate at 5.1 attempts per game. Mitchell is mostly a slasher that can occasionally punish opposing defenses if left open behind the three-point line. As a defender, he averaged 1.4 steals, and using his athleticism, he can stick with almost any guard in the league, even if he is undersized at 6'3" for a shooting guard. At number 3, I have Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a generational passer at his height, a decent scorer, and a great defender. Simmons averaged 16.9 points, 8.8 rebounds, 7.7 assists, and 1.4 steals a game. He's a great all-around player that greatly helps a team during the regular season, but is limited during the playoffs. This is due to his lack of shooting from the three-point line and the free throw line. Teams stack the paint, allowing Simmons to miss from the three, or if he decides to drive, teams can foul without worrying about free throws. Simmons has never made a three-pointer in his career and only shot 60% from the free throw line this year. Ben Simmons, however, is a great perimeter defender, and his 6'10" frame is huge for a point guard. Simmons is only number 3 because of his shooting. If improved, I can see Simmons easily making a jump to number 2, but his shooting stroke doesn't look smooth. At number 2, I have Nikola Jokic. Jokic averaged a career high of 20.1 points, 10.8 rebounds, 7.8 assists, and 1.4 steals per game. Jokic is an all-time passer at his position who can score and has decent three-point shooting at 30.7%. This allows him to space the Nuggets' offense. However, Jokic is not a great defender. He lacks rim protection and the ability to switch on pick and rolls. Jokic led his team to the Western Conference Finals this year, and he even elevated his performance in the playoffs, 25.1 points per game, 13 rebounds per game, and 8.4 assists per game. His three-point shooting in the playoffs even jumped up to nearly 40% on 4 attempts per game. Jokic is still an underrated player amongst casual NBA fans because he's not a prolific scorer. Not that Jokic can't score, he's just a pass-first player. I would like to see Jokic take more shots in the upcoming seasons. At number 1, I have the MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis is an absolute freak of nature, averaging 27.7 points, 12.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, 1.3 steals, and 1.5 blocks this season on a crazy 74% efficiency at the rim. Giannis is an elite rebounder at 12.5 rebounds this season and was in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. He was a defensive anchor for Milwaukee this season, and during the playoffs he averaged 25.5 points, 12.3 rebounds, 4.9 steals, and 2 blocks a game. Giannis is not without his flaws, however. Giannis is a poor outside shooter and a spotty passer at times. This limits Giannis' ability to space the floor. Giannis' true value comes from his ability to finish at the rim, grab rebounds, score during transition, and his defense. The playoffs showed how Giannis' poor shooting affects his team, but I see Giannis coming into the season with a greatly improved shot this upcoming season. I am really excited to see the future of the NBA with current NBA stars aging out of the league. In just a couple of years, the NBA will look completely different. Giannis may be the best player in the league, one of the young players may win an MVP or another one in Giannis' case, and we may see some more All-NBA players. Anyways, please like the video, leave feedback in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.